From the studios of Books in Motion, this is Michael Bowen, reading The Great Wyoming Treasure Hunt Murders, Book 11 in the High Country Mystery Series, by Loretta Jackson and Vicki Britton. Now let's begin with The Great Wyoming Treasure Hunt Murders. Chapter 1. Sheriff Jeff McQuede pushed aside the endless pages of paperwork scattered across his desk and walked out of the office. Although much too early for his break, he headed toward Nate's trading post. Throughout the long morning, he had become increasingly more weary and despondent. Maybe spending some time with the elderly Shoshone, with his wise insights and slow-spoken words, would calm and restore him. He hadn't been able to drive the words Loris had spoken on the phone last night from his mind. In a hesitant way, she had told him she could not leave her job as head of the archaeology department for another month. She had given the Smithsonian ample notice, so the decision must be hers instead of theirs. Doubtlessly, she had reservations about walking away from her high-flown position just to return to a dead-end job at the Cole County Museum, and to him. He had listened solemnly, speaking little, but this time fully aware that his plans to make Loris his wife had collapsed like Humpty Dumpty, never to be put together again. He had no other choice this time than to face the facts that had been presented to him time and again, to coldly leave her calls unanswered, to totally abandon this adolescent pursuit of what he knew in his heart was an impossible dream. The familiar jangle of bells caused the four people in the room to turn toward him, his friend Dawson saying with exuberance, "Glad you're here, McQuade. We have some exciting news." McQuede looked from his old friend, the handsome, silver-haired professor, to Nate Narku, and then toward the two modern-day outlaws, Frank Larsh, known as Ruger, and his partner in crime, Sammy Ratone. Ruger, as always, wore his Stetson pushed back, allowing his blonde hair to spill across his forehead, his jeans and western shirt a contrast to Sammy's mafia-like striped suit and dark glasses. These four, seated in a half-circle around the pot-bellied stove, seemed an unlikely gathering for a small rural town like Dermont, with its reliable noon whistle and its main street often blocked by trains. Nate, his near-black eyes darkening, as if he were aware of McQuede's mood, quickly rose. He lifted McQuede's cup from the wall hanger and filled it with coffee from the granite pot. "Sit down, Jeff," he invited. McQuede did, pausing to take a drink of the strong coffee that Nate always left simmering on the stove. "Have you heard about the big treasure hunt up in Black Mountain?" Ruger broke in with great enthusiasm. "Our sheriff is very busy." Sammy lowered his glasses so he could study McQuede, as if he, as well as Nate, was aware that something was wrong. He added in an almost kindly way, "We all expect way too much of our blood brother." Here he goes again, McQuede thought. Ever since Sammy had saved his life during a shootout on a mountainside several miles from Dermont, he had missed no opportunity to refer to him as his blood brother. Today, though, it didn't bother McQuede as much as usual. "The hunt's going to take place in that old abandoned ghost town of Galva," Ruger said. "It's been years since I've been out that way. Can't wait to go up there again and try my luck at finding that gold." Dawson explained that this treasure hunt is being run by Boyd Archer, who just bought the place. Nate spoke in his solemn, measured way. "Galva occupies a large, eerie portion of land that most people try to avoid." "Why's that?" "Because of the claims that it's haunted," Dawson answered. "A woman wearing a flowing blue gown walks through the hotel every night around the hour she died.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?